What's the deal, YouTube? We're back with another show, Big Game with Small Talk podcast. A lot of controversy. We back with the so as soon as the Xbox One picks up momentum, we break back with this whole resolution gate thing here with 720p. I don't know, are the developers giving Xbox One fans the short end of the stick? You know what I mean? What's going on here? We want to talk about first, crap. China, the resolution.
Well, hey, and that's the resolution thing because if we try and push it back.
Hold up, I got you guys going through both things. Hold up. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait, hold on. There we go. I found it. There we go. Shoot. Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, it's like the thing people are going to want to hear us talk about. I've been on record as saying I don't care about the resolution stuff. I didn't care about it last gen. I've never done a video about it last gen. I didn't care. I don't think very many people cared. It's just something that's going to be a little bit persistent here and there. Like for the longest time, it wasn't an issue, and then one or two games crops up where it's not full 1080p, and then it's an issue again. With this situation with Konami, they're a Japanese developer. I don't think they have much love for Microsoft, to be honest with you. The Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes game was 720p, which was the same as the 360 version. And now you find out that this soccer game is 720p, which is the same as the PS3 version. So obviously it's not a situation where it's the power. It's obviously something to do with like a dev cycle or them just not wanting to put in the time. I mean, it's not a. To be honest with you, the PES soccer series, I didn't even know it was still around. Most people, if they play soccer games, they play the what is that, FIFA?
Right.
Yeah, they play FIFA. So I don't think they cared enough, really, to be honest with you. I think that PES game sells well in Japan and some of those territories, but not here.
Europe, yeah. But
yeah, so I don't.
But the crap is still though. Like you mean to tell me you have this brand new console, over 5 gigs of RAM that are dedicated for gaming. It's the same resolution as the console that came out in 2006.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is that's pretty telling. But you know how people like to spin stuff, right? Like, and the funny thing is, the people that are upset about this, I don't think are the Xbox One owners. I think it's the PlayStation 4 owners. And I'm not sure why they care about what resolution an Xbox One game is in. It just doesn't make sense to me. It'll never make sense to me. It's one of those things where they try to use that as an indication of power or lack of power. But you look at other sports games, FIFA 15, Madden 15, NBA 2K15, all 1080p on the Xbox One. So I think that's a more determining factor. Is there's a such thing as lazy developers, or they might feel the game's not worth their time to try to port it up or fix it up or anything, because it's probably not going to sell that well anyway.
Right. A lot of these games, like for instance, Lords of the Fallen. I think I was pretty much one of the only ones really talking about it. It wasn't on a lot of people's radar, but soon as resolution comes up, bow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about this game all of a sudden.
Promotion.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know that's like a little weird. I mean, every time y'all ask me like what games you expecting, you look forward to, I kind of dropped this game's name because that was one of the games I was looking forward to. But a lot of people didn't really pay this game no attention. It just snuck up on a lot of people.
I never even heard of it until the resolution situation.
You see what I'm saying? Then a resolution situation, and then everybody's back on these P babies come out of the woodworks. It's like they've been waiting.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, you wasn't really even concerned about this game. I ain't hear nobody talk about this game or nothing. So it's just weird seeing the reaction off of resolution, you know what I'm saying, to take it as a jab at a console. But I'm thinking they using old SDKs or something. But nobody know.
But here's the thing, what I don't understand, and it's not me damage or me spinning. When I look at games like Destiny, right, and or Forza Horizon 2, which look much more graphic demanding than Lords of the Fallen and that soccer game, I don't understand how can that game not be 1080p. No, I mean,
Heck, I'm gonna tell you like this: Rise was more graphically demanding than a lot of these other games.
thank
You
you.
know, but
Oh, yeah,
but
with Rise compared to
but you see what I'm saying? And I mean, and it's 900p, but 720p is like a smack in the face. You know what I'm saying? That's really a
couldn't
smack in
do
the
it.
face,
Why?
and it's not really that graphically
I'm
demanding.
not going to
But
record.
that's funny though, man. I find it funny.
Well, a guy from Twitter who, like, we all get these people that, like, I don't want to say do footwork for us, but they're always sending us links and articles and things like that.
Yeah.
Somebody sent us a thing and said on his timeline he was actually in a talk with the community developer for the game, and the community developer basically said that they phoned it in. Xbox One wasn't good for what they were trying to do, and this kind of thing. So I think that it has a lot to do with the Japanese developer doing their best to, and that happens. Look, it happened last gen to the PS3 sometimes unnecessarily. Look at Skyrim. That game was absolutely broken on PS3 for like 6 months. I mean, you couldn't play it. You couldn't do it. And there was other games. Bayonetta was broken on PS3 like for the longest time. There's other the Orange Box unplayable on PS3. Some Call of Duties, man, like Black Ops, the first one, man, the frame rate was so bad on there, and the textures, oh my God, going from one version to the other was like night and day. So there are lazy developers. It doesn't change from, obviously sometimes developers feel like they're going to have most of their sales from one, so that's where they put their focus. And right now the PS4 is, gangbusters, and Xbox One owners probably aren't going to buy this game anyway, so they're not going to put their hardest work and effort into it. And that's unfortunate for people that might have wanted to try that game.
Right.
But as far as I'm concerned, at this point in time, almost a year later, with improved SDKs, when we've seen other sports games hit 1080p, and it doesn't even so that yeah.
2K14, beautiful game.
Exactly. Like, man, I'm playing Madden like crazy, man, and it's like beautiful. I can't get over how good that game looks, and and it's just like I just cannot believe that there's still developers out there that are like half-assing it. It's unfortunate, but it's it doesn't surprise me because look, today I was looking at Eurogamer, or somebody retweeted this Eurogamer thing. It's like, come take a look at the super impressive PC version of Rise. We're really impressed, right? But what did they say about the Xbox One version? Man, they hated the game. So I find it funny that now that, like, if you have this like, next gen type $8,000 PC, you can play it in 4K, right? And now it's all of a sudden impressive. But when you were just playing it on the shitbox one, then it's not,
Well, yeah, I want to go on the record to say this, and again, and resolution has never really been a big thing to me, because if it was, when I had 2 gaming rigs, I would have played on the PC. I'm more of a console dude. If the Xbox One can only do 720p, and it's also, and I still will be fine with my Xbox One. That's what I'm going to say. But when it's blatant, and they're not trying, to, once like I said, not saying the Xbox One is more than capable to give you a game in 1080p. You know what I mean? And it's done blatant. You mean to tell me? Just go back and say it again. It's like a broken record where you have a console that came out in 2013, at least 8 to 10 times more powerful than the PS3 and the 360. It told me that the Xbox One version is the same resolution as the PlayStation 3 version. I have a problem with that, and for that, like I said, I would not buy any more Konami games from now on until they, if it had been 900p, all right, fine, but 720p, let's stop it, man. I can't support them anymore. I'm not gonna support any developers like that, man. I can't, especially when you got it didn't give you back 10%, from the that was allocated for the Connect, gave that back to the developer. Like, come on, I can't go.
Well, I said that too. Like, people were like, "Oh, resolution doesn't matter." I thought you said that, crap gamer. And I'm like, that's true, but check this out. What they did with, say, Phantom Pain, right? How is that the same goddamn resolution on Xbox One as it is on 360?
Right. How
does that happen? You know what I'm saying? You have 8-core, 5.5 gigs for gaming versus a 3-core, 512 megabit for gaming console, and you get the same resolution on both. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. That you sandbag that shit. That's what that is. That's called sandbagging.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, it's unfortunate, right? But Metal Gear, even though it's going to be multi-plat, it's going to always do better on PlayStation. People are used to it there. That's the situation. But at the same time, it doesn't make it acceptable. We should. If I were Microsoft, I would say, hey, you guys just keep that game. Obviously you guys don't have the money to invest in it. We're not going to put it on our platform. That's just my take because they got such a good
real talk. I mean, anybody talking about that little, what is it, PES? Is that what it is? That soccer game?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, ain't nobody playing that trash. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even heard of that trash. I'm saying, like, dang, PES?
Yeah, I heard of it.
What is this?
I haven't.
I ain't nobody playing that trash.
No, at the time, it was big. It was a few years ago, though. Around.
I think it was big on the PS2, like a couple generations
Yeah, ain't nobody
ago.
playing that junk. Yeah, ain't nobody playing that. No.
But
But it's a big deal. It's a big deal because of the resolution thing,
Yeah. So the people that the people that don't even own an Xbox One seem to care an awful lot about that.
Well, but let's see what happened. Is the PlayStation 4 owners is going to go out and buy this game because it's engine?
They're not.
I don't think so neither. So it's like we talking about something pretty much nobody really cares about. I don't think nobody's playing that.
Somebody linked me this article about this, right? About the 720p PS game, right? And I says, whoa, dude, I was like, you're a PS4 owner, right? What do you care what resolution this game is in? So he replies to me back with a tweet of this screen cap that he took from somebody like trolling him on M4G 2,600 and some days ago about about having better versions. And I was like, dude, that guy must have really hurt your feelings for you to screenshot that 2,600 days ago. Plus, you're gonna make it up now, right? I mean, come on, get with it. Who cares? But seriously, I mean, how sad is that? You got your feelings hurt that bad? I mean, I think that's a lot where a lot has to do with it.
Pulled the Rain Man. He pulled the skin and hurt my neck at 19.
I mean, that's just sad. Like, okay, like, and that could be where some of this pent up frustration comes from the PlayStation 4 fanboys. Now is that they were so. I guess they took it hard. They took a lick last gen. According to them anyway. Like, I never saw any of that. I was on M4G. It was still like heavily Sony biased. I didn't know anything about some of these other places either. So I think that early in the generation with the PS3, they deservedly so took a lick and took a little bit of heat. But when you tell people to get a second job to afford your shit and it's $600 and there's no games for like 2.5, 3 years, and you know what I'm saying, right out of the gate, and you make unbelievable promises like 4D gaming and 120 frames per second, that was promises made for the PS3.
Pretty much. 1080p for every game. Every game in 1080p. Every game.
Yeah, that just seems a little weird. What's going on with that? But like I said, neither here nor there. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
We lost crap gone.
I guess he must have got booted out.
You got sandbag. Who sandbagged the white boy?
He got booted quick.
Uh-huh.
There he is. He roboting though. I mean, it's every week. It goes from one to another. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo.
Me 1 week, and then it's you next gen. Now it's crap.
Hey y'all just got them hamsters in the back on that.
No, that's Google Hangout, man. You know what I'm saying? I think they powering this by by some dang on hamsters.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, to crap this back. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if China's out now, but there are huge lines over there. But the Xbox launched in several places. Russia, South Korea. Jokers stood in line 160 hours before time, before the console launch. Like I said, it's doing well. Like I've always said before, and I said again, this generation is just starting. Kudos from Sony coming out and selling 10 million units, but they ain't make $10 off them 10 million units in the sold. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's nice for them that over there in China that get their first console. I know they're excited. Those that are gamers over there are excited. That's waiting out in lines and it's just ready for it. So I can't wait to see what the number's gonna be, but we'll all see soon enough. But it looks like a lot of like pack lines, so I'm gonna see I'm curious to see what the number's gonna be.
Well, there's one site, Xbox, what is it, Xbox something, XboxChina.net.
Yeah.
I took no, this is what happened when Microsoft. Here's something that they, how you say, man. When Microsoft came out, so they were approved for 5 million consoles to be sold over in China, and I probably informed you. Somebody ran with this article. This one store said they only had 16,000 pre-orders. So people thought that they had 5 million consoles that they had, allocated for China. Only 16,000 people. That was just one store. So anyway, XboxChina.net went. I think it's like 40 some odd stores. And right now, because like I said, that console is going to have DRM. It is region locked. That's what the government wanted. And like I said, piracy is rampant in China. But you have to also when you get your console, whatever extra, you have to make your gamer tag beforehand or whatever the case. They have over 100,000 unique gamer tags for the Xbox, for the new users, whatever the case may be. But they have over 100,000 pre-orders. Now, how many they said? How many they said? It was 500. How many people in China? Say over 500 million gamers or something. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something
and
like that.
Telling when the PS4 or the Wii U is gonna come out over there.
Right.
Because they have to go through a bunch of strict codes. Their hardware has to be changed and stuff. It has to be region locked. It has to have DRM and it has to have,
it seems like a lot of hurdles just to get a console over there. It's like good grief. I mean, man, it even got delayed. It's supposed to have been last week, and delayed to this week. Yeah. And the game because the games that they had didn't pass verification. Now the games that are coming out, they're not the world beaters. They got Connect Tycoon and probably Dance Resolution. You know what I mean? They won't get a game like Rise. They get a game probably like Sunset Overdrive that's wacky and quirky. Yeah. But they are going to get Halo though. Believe it or not. That's interesting. Is they going to change it from like some coins or something?
Halo
popped out of them because
there's no blood in Halo. You think you shoot Halo?
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Dude,
because I mean,
it will get called a dude, though.
Nah, they ain't gonna get that. Yeah.
No, but I'm speaking like I said. But like I said, I don't even know about Titanfall. Even though you're more in Mex, I don't know. You know what I mean? But
I don't think there's no blood in that neither. It's just
but with the game,
you get shot and you disappear.
Yeah. So I don't know, but right now they have 10 games that have been approved. But like I said, they most likely will get Sunset Overdrive. That's a big game. You're killing aliens, and that's Orange Glob, whatever the hell. Then you got Forza Horizon 2 that comes out Tuesday. But I don't know how they're gonna play that. They just get Forza Horizon 5 today. Then, like I said, I don't know how Microsoft's gonna do that. In those countries, are they going to give them Forza Horizon 5? Because the Xbox One is just now launching in several territories over there. They're just now getting Forza Horizon 5. Are they going to let them get Forza, Horizon 2, a few days later? Well, how are they going to do that?
Right. I'm sorry, I had tiptoed out, man. Go ahead, though. What crap is crap? Where he at?
Crap? I don't know. I mean, we made him on Skype.
Yeah, because man, that where this got kicked out. Okay. I think he's having a problem. Probably rebooting his computer.
He said he's back.
And my wife just hit me up real quick, and I'm sitting here like, dang, I'm trying to. Hold on.
Is he there? Is he there?
Nah, but go ahead though. Next thing, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so as I was saying though, so I wonder how Microsoft's going to do that because they got Forza Horizon 5. They're getting that at launch. And here Forza Horizon 2 comes out Tuesday. So I wonder if Microsoft's going to hold that back or just let them have it also. You know what I mean? That's going to seem kind of... two Forzas. They're totally different games.
Right.
But they're two Forzas back-to-back,
Yeah, they get Horizon also, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, not China, no. It hasn't been approved. The game doesn't come out till Tuesday, so... China, we're talking about for like other countries like Russia, South Korea, and stuff like that. There's no really restrictions. Australia is kind of strict too, but I don't think Australia is as strict as China. Australia can't get like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. you know. But you know, China's like Jesus. Even the iPhone 6 was delayed over there, you know, for whatever reason. You know, for whatever
Yeah.
reason. But what else been going on in the Xbox News on the weekly? So I've been a little out the loop. You know, I'm a little disheveled
Yeah.
over here.
It's just this the resolution thing and everything like that, man. That's pretty much it's all been going on. Shoot, that's about it, pretty much. You know, that's all I know of. You know, crap normally had the list.
So the only resolutions going on this week?
That's all I've been hearing just about resolution and
Well,
different
let's flip the
things
script a
about
little
that.
bit here. We're gonna flip the script. Like, so from 2014, what are you looking for?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, for the rest of this year, I'm looking more. I got my Forza Horizon paid off,
Mhm.
and my Shadow Mortars, which I will be picking up Tuesday.
Mhm.
Besides that, Sunset Overdrive, you know, Halo, you know, just those games that's coming out. I think the lineup for the rest of this year for the Xbox looks very strong.
Oh yeah, it is.
You know, we got a lot, you know, to look forward to play as gamers, you know, and I can't wait to get it, man. You know, I think you've been playing that Killer Instinct. You've been hopped
Yeah.
up on that,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm a little disheveled here. You know what I mean? I'm a TV hog here, but you know what I mean. Like I said, I'm gonna say this though. I'm going to regular. I may get a little comment. As of so far, and I haven't had a game of the year. And the reason why I say that for 2014, we had a lot of games like Watch Dogs and stuff. It was a lot of hype, and
Mhm.
to me, like I said, kind of filtered out. They under-delivered. You know what I mean?
Right.
I thought, you know, Watch Dogs was going to be, you know, that was supposed to be the successor to Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? And to me, it didn't. To me, so Watch Dogs didn't live up to the hype. You know what I mean? Still, you know, the end of the year is not here yet. I don't think how they can give Grand Theft Auto 5, give that game of the year again, because that game already came out last year in 2013. You know what I mean? But
Right.
we got like I said, with me and for myself, I didn't play Grand Theft Auto 5. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why I'm buying it again. I don't believe in really double dipping like that. Like I didn't play. I didn't play The Last of Us because, like I said, they came out too close to the next generation. I want to know. Once the next generation came out, I know I was going to play Grand Theft Auto 5 and any of those older games that was on the 360 to PS3. But I'm looking forward
Right.
to Forza Horizon 2. I may pick up Shadow Mortar. You know what I mean? I canceled my
Yeah,
Destiny. I didn't.
I'm getting that game.
Yeah, I canceled my Destiny. I didn't get that. Like I said, I may get it for Christmas, but from what I've been hearing about the game, I really didn't miss anything, you know. But
No.
I may go back and snatch it up for Christmas and stock and stuff. The Master Chief.
Hey, I ain't get the Destiny because I'm not being no no beta tester. I'm not paying $60 to be a beta tester, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, everything is not in that game. I mean, it's just not what they said. You know, on Destiny, I think I'll wait. If they're going to support this game for 10 years, if I get it later, it'd be better.
I think around
It'd be better.
January, it'd be down to like $35.
But you really ain't gonna be playing it that much no way once that is, because all of us gonna be locked in on the Halo.
You're right. You're right.
You know, so I can get it later.
I
ain't really missing nothing.
I got the like I said, I got Forza Horizon 2. Of course, you know I'm big on that Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct, which they dropped out of nowhere, and you can start, you know, which I don't like the way that they do it, but you know what I mean, for guess with time restraint, they give you like 2 characters, whatever the case, 1 character here, whatever the case. Officially, I mean, because I know they sold the retail copy of Killer Instinct Season 1, and they gave you TJ Combo, but right now, if you go into the marketplace, you can download the expansion, you know, for Killer Instinct Season 2, which you get Killer Instinct Part 2, the classic version, which you can play that online now. But like I said, Killer Instinct Season 2, of course, Sunset Overdrive, Assassin's Creed Unity, I'm looking forward to that. The Master Chief Collection, looking forward to that. Believe it or not, then I'm going to pick up Call of Duty. You know, man, not even so much for the multiplayer, just for the campaign, because that campaign looked sick, jumping from car to car.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm definitely getting the Call of Duty.
I'm not even.
know.
And those that know me know I'm not a Call of Duty fan, so I'm looking forward to that. The Evil Within, I'm looking forward to that. I've seen that's getting a lot of hoopla, a lot of praise. The game looks, and I hate scary games. You know what I mean? I'm gonna rock through with it. It's because it's in third person. You know what I mean? If it was in first person, I wouldn't. You know, I did beat the Condemn for the Xbox 360 back in the day. But I don't, you know, what I mean, I can't do horror games in first person. But I'm gonna pick up the Evil Within. What else? Something else. Oh, the Crew. Probably pick up the Crew also. NBA 2K15. It depends on how NBA Live. I'm gonna play the, we got the EA Access. I'm gonna try it out there.
Right, I'm try it out. Yeah.
You know what I mean? From what I'm hearing, they ain't got no choice but to go for that. What they put out last year. EA played themselves on doing that, man. I don't even know why they even. Like, that was crazy.
They should have waited until this year to really.
You know what? Yeah, I think EA did more harm than good by putting out that product last year, because they took all these years off, and you had a lot of fans that are NBA Live fans that was waiting on.
You know what? I just think they went off that old system. You know, they always had nice dribbling and everything on there, and the dunking on live always been not nasty, but you know, I just think they went off that old system, so they try to show you the dribbling mechanics, and they focus so hard on that, and don't nobody care about that if the game, you know what I'm saying?
So much that you got to realize this too.
It's like trash.
So that game was only on next generation consoles. You understand?
Right.
You can get that game nowhere else, but it wasn't on. So they didn't suffer. They had to make it for the PS3 and 360 and the PS4 and the Xbox One. That was only on next generation consoles. And you didn't tell me that was the goodest, you know what I mean? Like that, come on. And like I said, EA may have hurt that brand more than they ever did by. They took all those years, they took about 3 to 4 seasons off, and this is what you come back to the table with. They would have did better just taking off last year and coming back with this product they have right now. Then, you know, I'm not even saying that NBA Live 15 is going to be better than NBA 2K15, but visually, you know, I mean, you know, it looks good. You know, and we judge things about what we see. Now we about how they, you know, we go by what we see. You know, before you get to play it. And I think that they may have hurt themselves by being greedy, getting whatever they that. How many? I don't know too many people that went out there and bought that NBA 2K.
No, I don't think nobody. Them servers had cobwebs on it. I don't think nobody was on it.
Bro, they gave you a demo for that damn thing, so you like to play. You know what I mean? They made
that was trash.
Yeah, that was horrible, man. That was bad. You know what I mean? So I don't know about the NBA, like I said, NBA 2K15, because I'm just on the NBA Live 15. I see how the demo is when, you know, I get to play it on EA Access. Dragon Age Inquisition, I don't know. If I do get it, it'd be a stocking stuffer. But yeah, that's it.
It's a lot of games, man. It's a lot.
As far as exclusive, Microsoft got Killer Instinct Season 2, Forza Horizon 2, Sunset Overdrive, the Master Chief Collections. What else they got? Is that it?
That's this year? Well, they already
didn't drop before already.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Yeah. And for the PlayStation 4, I'm not interested in Drive Club, and I don't want to play Little Big Planet. So that's still ain't gonna get no burn to probably next year when the order comes out. And from what I'm hearing about that, that's only 6 hours long. Like you know, like wow. You know, I'm just being real. And again, and like I'm gonna say this: had I known what I know now about the PlayStation 4, you know, and I'm not saying it's a bad system, I don't want, but the reason why I bought a PS4 may be different from you. I bought it for their exclusives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do the majority of my gaming on the Xbox One. That's what my friends are. Xbox Live is the most superior, you know, server. I love the features of the Xbox One. Hear me out. So as far as the PlayStation 4, that's exclusively for the, you know, for the exclusives. And you know, so, what do you call it? The infamous Second Son. You know what I mean? I beat it. It was okay. Nothing to slap your mother about.
Right.
You know, that's about it. You know. So once I beat that, I got The Last of Us. Well, I had The Last of Us. You know what I mean? I wish I'd have got the chance to finish playing it before going up in smoke. You know what I mean? We ain't got no hope before the house. I may pick that up again. You know what I mean? You know,
right.
Or bring it from GameFly, something.
It's a good game. Last of Us is a good game.
Yeah, it was okay. You know what? I'm gonna say this again. The cutscenes to me were much better. It's to me, it started off hot. Like, as far as the cutscenes, it started off hot. And that day, to me, it got a little repetitive. You know, I had gave a review when my first person of the game. I was really excited. You're driving down the street, your daughter in the back seat, nigga kill your daughter. Like, it came off ill. And after that, it was like, it just, to me, it kind of went downhill. I'm not saying, I didn't get I get a little. I'm like, you know, I got to the outside, I escaped one part and made it off the alley, whatever the fuck they was at, and then I was running around the building and, you know, inside this abandoned building, them jokers' heads and stuff, you know, beating like it's kind of barbaric though, like beating them takedown scenes. You know what I mean? They got that off though. You didn't beat a nigga down to death, but you know, I was expecting more from the PlayStation 4. You know what I mean, as far as the exclusives. But I should, like I said, it should be no brainer because Sony said to me, he said that it's not to me, but he said before the thing launched that, you know, they're going to, you know, they can sell 5,000 indies and be profitable. The days of them, you know, putting out all those exclusives are no more. You know what I mean? You know, what they say, you know, out of 3 out of 10 exclusives for them to make money. And we all know, like I said, you know, and it's crazy. You had a lot of pro Sony YouTubers here. We don't care about Sony financials and what they look like. Once you start affecting the gaming department, Sony is all one. Believe it or not, it's not separate. They all take money for whatever part it needs the most, whatever. And what's going on inside the company is affecting Sony. The got layoffs at Naughty Dog. You know what I mean? If they had the resources, if their financial stuff wasn't affecting the gaming division, you wouldn't have layoffs at Naughty Dog and this one here, Sony Santa Monica. You know what I mean? You got the big time, you know, Sony and working on indies. You know what I mean? Like that's, you know what I mean, but it is what it is at the end of the day, though. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's just how, you know, they just got to come to grips with that. That, you know, it's not separate, like you said. You know, it's just they losing money out the boatloads, but and you know, I just when I look at it, I sit here and I watch just how how they react to that, and a lot of it we make them mad, and we use it for just giggles and to tease them a little bit, but here and there. But it's all fun for me, you know, especially when I do it. But you know, I just look at what's going on with Sony right now. It's just you know, sad. You know, that's basically how I can put it, man. It's just I just think they just have a lot that they got to structure to get right, and I just think they just need to form to just a gaming company instead of trying to get their hands into a lot of everything, and just focus on what they're doing successful right now. Because, you know, let's face it, their time and, you know, all the other little things that they had their hands in is kind of like slipping away from them. They got competition in just about every other market. And this, you know, in gaming, they really dominate. And so if they just focus mostly on that, I think they can save at least that portion of it and go from there.
It's, you know, I'm gonna give. I understand. You know, people say they just go back to what makes the money, but sad to say, the video game. You know, they just said they put out 10 games, only 3 of them makes money. Sony can't keep afloat with just the gaming division alone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it can't. Here that they sold 10 million unit consoles, but they make $10. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? They need, like I said, I don't know what Sony has to do. You know, I think they need to, like I said, like, you know, even though I bought a Sony 4K television, I'm going to get another one probably Monday or Tuesday. But, you know, they need to come down in price. Now, I'll give Sony this. Right now, out of the 4, Sony has the better 4K TVs, better than Samsung. Yeah. They have the better tech inside their 4K television. And I'm a Samsung dude. I give credit where credit due, but Sony for years, here they put out a TV with the same spec as the Samsung, or maybe slightly under the Samsung, but Sony TV it costs $500 more. And that's been the problem for years. Sony need to come out and do pull a Vizio, make 8 sets $1,000, whatever they got to do. You know what I mean? You know, it ain't got to be world beating tech, but hey, I'm getting a Sony television for $1,000. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can buy a Sony television for $1,000 or a Vizio for $1,000. Here, this Vizio got their 4K line about to drop. Their P-Series for $1,000. That's what Sony needs to do. You know what I mean? Sony still has a better name than probably Panasonic or give me another one, Sharp. Or, you know what I mean? Maybe.
Yeah,
you know
Sharp,
what I mean?
yeah.
You know, Samsung. Samsung.
Even I used to say it like this, hushy tushy. But what's that? What's up? Yeah, you remember them? They used to make them little TVs and stuff to Chiba or whatever it is.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? But they can come out with their own line for $1,000. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I mean? Samsung right now has the they did the coup de grace when it comes to TV. They have Samsung. Samsung when it comes to electronic, you know, Samsung everything. But if they can make their TVs whatever affordable, like $1,000, like Vizio about to do. You know, and then they can probably turn it around. As far as the music industry, I don't know. That's that music is going somewhere else. People not making the type of money it was making off music anymore. Everybody's bootlegging everything. Sony missed their boatload once Apple hopped on the MP3 thing. That was Sony too, and they didn't switch. They still stayed with the CDs and the Discman. You know what I mean? They didn't, even though they didn't have the little MP3 players. They didn't promote it like that. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah, man. I just remember Sony back in the day, man. They had everything on Smash, and I think they just tried to flood the market with jacking up the prices. You know what I'm saying? As time went on, you know, and you can't jack up the prices like that, and you got competition coming in that's having the same specs as your TVs, and you going off of your name, and you making people pay more for your name, and it's not as equally quality as what your competition is offering for a cheaper price. So by them lowering it, you know what I'm saying, we'll probably give them a fighting chance if they're going to stay in that market. But I just think they just need to lower their prices a lot more than what it is right now. You know, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. So let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question. What do you think Microsoft has to do to turn it around to win over the gaming community again? What do you think they have to do?
Man, ain't no telling, man. From the PlayStation fans that have owned all three consoles last generation, you know, because it's like different types of fans. Everybody want to sit here and say, you know, reason why PlayStation is so great is because, you know, it's Xbox dudes that went over and converted over. No. But it's actually a blend of just everybody that's owned in everything. You know what I'm saying? I know I had owned all three consoles last generation. I still got my PlayStation 3 and all that little stuff. But let me ask you a question. Yeah. I just think Microsoft, you know, just need to just, you know, they're going right down the right path with just showing games. I don't know if that's going to be enough, because really what's happening is that they fighting everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's you fighting the gaming media, you fighting, you know what I'm saying, disgruntled gamers that's upset about this whole always online crap, which is the weakest thing I have ever heard in my life because it didn't fall through. But, you know, a company took a jab at something, you know, and I think Sony did things as equally as bad, but, you know, and then I just think Don Matrix's attitude is a lasting sting on a lot of people's hearts, man. That dude cost Microsoft some money.
You think about it though, so not the average Joe Schmo don't know who Don Matrix is. The average Joe Schmo don't know who.
I'm just talking from the hardcore gamers. You know what I'm saying?
Internet, you know, being, you know, but you know what? Like I said, people, you know, the big excuse is saying that a lot of 360 jump ship. No, there are a lot of 360 owners that are still happy with their 360s. Like you're part of a lot of those Xbox Facebook groups. And people still post are they set up, and you see they got the 360 right there. I'm like, yo, when you jokers gonna make that move? Xbox.
Yeah, they sitting there.
Yeah, you know.
I just think it's just not enough, you know, saying content out right now for them to really jump. Yeah. That, you know, right now, you know, the 360 have a great lineup.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they getting basically everything we getting just about. You know.
Exactly. That's what's going to happen.
There's no need to really jump up.
Well, let me turn this TV down. Hold on 1 second. It's kind of loud.
Yeah. So it's just really no need to jump up right now because, you know, Microsoft is still supporting that console, fully supporting that console. So I just think once they stop doing that, people will have to force to make a change or to choose what console they really want, either the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. Mm-hmm. But right now, it's just, you know, they got a good lineup. PlayStation 3 still got good games coming out on it. You know, so it's I don't know. Mm-hmm. They're going to have to do more than that. I think they need to just cut off last gen totally. You know, once that happened, I think a lot is going to pick up for this generation.
Well, actually, I think it's when, you know, when the Xbox fan, when the Halos come out, the Gears come out, the Fables come out, you know what I mean? And like you said, they once third party, well, Ubisoft already said 2015 they're stopped supporting current gen. I think EA said, well, we're still gonna get your Maddens and your 2Ks and stuff, you know. But once third party Philly said, you know what, that's it. You know, we're not supporting third party, last generation consoles anymore. Then they're not gonna have any choice but to make that switch. You know what I mean? As long as they can still get their Call of Duty on the PS3 and 360, then they have no incentive to, like you said, a lot of people just can't. They may buy 4 or 5 games a year, whether it be their Madden, their Duty, and their 2K, and that's it.
You're right.
So.
Yeah, I would just think the support for that. I mean, everything is coming out on there.
Yeah.
On 360. So it's really no truly good jump right now. It's just not. Not at the moment.
Our biggest games, look at Titanfall. That was also on the 360.
Yep.
So like I said, but Sunset Overdrive is not coming out on the 360. Forza Horizon 2 was coming out on the 360. I
don't think they're getting a different version. They're not getting the same version.
They're not getting the Xbox One version, but they're getting their own version of it.
Yeah. So yep. See, so that's what I'm saying. It's just they need to get out of that. I know how they looking at it. Like they can make money because they got so many different. A lot of people that owns a 360, but I think they need to cut that off just totally and force people to make a choice. And now we can really see what support they really have then. But yeah, I just think that's what we need to do, man.
Well, like I said, we're gonna keep it short today because my daughter here cutting up, man. Back and cutting up in the background, man.
You want to answer some questions real quick?
We can go and ask the questions. You guys listening? The routine. You got a few questions for me and show. Let them rip.
Crap got the boot for good, y'all.
He got sandbag. He got
sandbag. Something ugly.
He ain't pay his bill. They cut his lights off. I just refreshed my page. Hold on. What you see here? All right. News first. Let me go. Yeah, that's true. Hold on. We got here. All right. The PS4 always be superior console. All right. All right. You want to make a video saying Sony's fault why Xbox is still getting games. We got here. These guys can't stop talking negative about Sony. You heard it.
I think Blaze, he said great podcast. He said, what do you guys think about the corrupt gaming media and gaming developers that are hating on the Xbox One for no reason? We should boycott IGN, GameSpot, InfoG. Dang, he lists a whole bunch here. InfoG, NeoGAF to show your support. Please keep tweeting. Blah blah blah. But that's his question. What do we think about?
I've been saying that for a while. Not even if you're just an X. You can be a multi-console owner. And if you depend on this site or these sites for giving you non-biased gaming information, and there's always one-sided, that's no good. You know what I mean? Not everybody plays on the PlayStation 4. Not everyone has a PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? You think of these sites, they're supposed to be non-biased.
Yeah. I just think that it's all clickbait. I think a lot of it is for hits. I don't know what they believe genuinely in their heart, but for that company, you got to do what brings people to your channel. We do it too as YouTube providers. We do clickbait stuff, and it's just unfortunately the Xbox One is on the tail end of that. But that's neither here nor there. I just think that's what they doing just to bring people to their sites. But it's sad, but hey, you got to do something to bring people there.
Yeah, I say don't support them, man. Don't. Support them. I don't.
I just think it's going a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying, with what they doing as well. Way too far. Where you kind of got a group of people and you feeding a group of people a bunch of BS. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. You know, it's going way too far, and you expect to be, you especially IGN. Everybody else, I can care less about. You know what I'm saying? IGN was one of the ones where I used to go to back in the day, where they had, they was very, you know, not like how they are now. You know, you can get good content from them back in the day, but now it's like, you know, screw that. We got to have a villain, and right now, Xbox is the villain. You know, and that's what's up.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, I say here, man, don't support them. They notice when they clicks, you know what I mean, clicks start going down. They ask me, you see such and such native? No, I don't even listen. I don't even watch that type of stuff, man. I don't support it, man. I don't, man. Ain't that big of a deal with me. Real talk, man. They need us. We don't need them. Trust me.
So don't.
They need bills. They don't pay our bills, so you know. Yeah. Okay. Jay right here. I felt that they need to stop making.
He said, "Talk about the Sneaky King. I mean, Bloodborne." Hey, y'all. I gave a comparison, and this is my man Lace Chuck. Shout out to Lace Chuck. I did a comparison on one of my videos, the Sunset Overdrive video I did, and basically, you know, I use it as a joke, but it's the movements of Bloodborne, just the movements, the running mechanics, and just some of the movements that's on Bloodborne looks a lot like Sneaky Kings. You know, I don't know if they copied and pasted or is it just a coincidence, but it looks a lot like Sneaky Kings. You know, if y'all don't believe me, just go check out my video and look at it. And, you know, it's the Sunset Overdrive video that I did with the little box on there. And it looks a lot like it. And I use it as a joke.
You there? Show? Oh, I done lost show too. All right, then I don't know. I'm in by myself, man. J-Rod. He said, hey, I feel that they need to start making games for the 360 so they can get them to upgrade to the Xbox One. This is one reason why we down right now. Again, which is true. You know what I mean? Okay, 1 second, baby. I think a lot of PlayStation fans upgraded before the PlayStation 3 owners upgraded.
You there? My bad, man. Dang, I don't get kicked out, man. What's going on?
This is no good, baby. What's up, man?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was answering this guy.
Okay.
I think a lot of Xbox, I mean, some PlayStation 3 fans upgraded before Xbox 360 owners. That's, you know what I mean, if that makes sense, you know, but, you know, this is no good, it's garbage. But yeah, Jay Barry put, what's up, Barry? Is it lazy devs or the Xbox One is harder to develop for? Like, come on, people. Too many circumstances with lower resin for it being to lazy devs. Again, now I would say this. Barbie. I'm not saying that the Xbox One may be a little different. You know, it may take some time getting used to, but we all know that the Xbox One can do 1080p. You look at games like Destiny, it's 1080p. You look at Mad, NBA 2K15, 1080p. You know what I mean? So there are a lot of games, you know what I mean, a lot of games that are out there.
Wolfenstein, it's a whole list of them, but yeah.
And so to answer your question, Barbie, like, come on, you got Pro Evolution Soccer is 720p on the Xbox One, and the same as is on the PS3. Like, come on, so that doesn't make any sense, man. Like, I'm not even damage controller, and it's not, like I said, resolution is a big deal to me, but I gotta call a spade on this one. You know, like, nah, you know, they're not taking the time and the resources to get the games, you know what I mean, up to snuff. You know what I mean? Grayson Young said, are you guys excited for Assassin's Creed Unity and Far Cry 4? I've never been a big fan of Far Cry 4, but yes, I am. I haven't been excited for Assassin's Creed game in a long while. It's because of the co-op. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm excited for the Assassin's Creed. I'm not going to get Far Cry 4, but yeah, I'm excited for Assassin's Creed. What about you, Show?
Assassin's Creed, I'm looking way forward to that. That's a must-buy game for me. I ended all the Assassin's Creed since the first one. So yeah, I'm very excited for it to see what's going on. Yeah. But yep, that's about it, man.
This guy said, Paige Raccoon said, LOL. The stream may be mellow as fuck with just Zaire and Showstopper. Crap truly brings the fuckery.
You know what? Real talk, man. I ain't feeling too well. That's what's going on with me. But You
Yeah.
know, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. We can do two more questions here. Crap for years now, and been so bad. It seems like a lot of lying. All right, we got here. Let me refresh the page here. Okay, I got one here before I ain't get the rest. He said Xbox One is the weakest from Musa the Gamer. Xbox One is the weakest system accepted. Get used to 720p, 792p, 880p, all these weird resolutions.
Oh man, people crazy.
So he said all these weird resolutions. Alright, man, listen here, man. Again, now, all I got to say is if there's resolution, this thing is still an issue. When DirectX 12 come out and these new dev kits, then fine, it is what it is. But you know, I got to ride with Microsoft on this one. He's like Aaron Greenberg said, there's things yet not known about our system. You know, why would you even give our biggest competitor 30% advantage? You know what I mean?
Right.
If there wasn't games that were graphically demanding, that look at prime example. Look what they're able to do with Forza Horizon 2, open world, 1080p, 4x MSA, turned all the way up. Like, come on, stop it, man. That's not the case, man. You know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Psycho Gamer had one. He said, I came in late. Are you guys getting Forza Horizon 2? Yes. We as part of Bang Bang Racing. You know, my man Xbox 448. Shout out to him. He's heading it up. If y'all gonna join Bang Bang Racing, you know, race against us and everybody that's part of the Facebook group, join the Facebook group. Come on out and let's get it in because we're gonna be on there going in.
Tuesday, Bang Bang
Tuesday, Bang Bang Next Gen Racing.
Yeah, but listen, if you guys, we can end with that note. If you guys wanted to, if you get Forza Horizon 2 and you want to be part of the club, I'm gonna leave a link here to my Facebook account. Guys, send me a friend's request of what, and I would add you because the group is secret, and I would add you manually into the group to be a part of the Bang Bang Next Gen Racers Club. All right. I'm gonna ask the last question here. King Food 33. Jabari has no idea what it takes to be a dev. Actually, so Jabari's been a top-notch pony developer for at least 15 years. You know what I mean? Jay Barry has been a top pony developer for the last 15 years. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say, man. We see you guys next week, man. You see, I got a hungry black child in the background. I'm about to feed you right now. I'm trying to call diapers on the day. But anyway, see you guys next week, man.
I'll let y'all.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I'm about to feed you right now. I think your mother done tiptoed out here.